Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning, LaLa. On Transformation Tuesday, sometimes we have to transform really tough things into thriving. Right here, we have Philecia La'Bounty, who's transformed having breast cancer into thriving.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I was diagnosed actually a year and 3 months ago with stage 4 breast cancer. I was originally misdiagnosed. They told me, don't worry about it, you're too young to have cancer. They denied my mammograms. I came back 8 months later just because I felt something was not right. And at that point, I was stage 4. It had gone to both my lungs, my sternum, my left breast, and my lymph nodes. And from the moment I was diagnosed, I was like, this is not going to overtake my life. I'm going to take it and spin every aspect of it into something positive and show women that you can have cancer and you can have a really scary diagnosis, but you can still thrive at life and still have a full, fun, healthy life.
Wow.
I'm so grateful for you sharing your strength and your courage, but weren't you mad when you found that out 8 months later? You have stage 4, but I would be furious.
I was mad, but I knew I had a fight or flight moment. I was like, I can either concentrate that anger and have it overtake me. And with breast cancer, everything has to be positive because anything negative just overtakes you. And I'm angry, absolutely. And there will become a time that I will deal with that. But I was like, I got to live life. Like, life is way too cool to like sit around and be angry. It's not going to change it. It's not going to go away. And the only thing I can do right now is just beat it and survive and fight and show women that you can have no. I was completely bald. My hair's finally coming in.
It's so cute. There's now, spontaneous remission studies, 3,500 cases of people overcoming cancer. And I'm a firm believer, as a doctor of divinity, we teach medicine and the power of mind. So I think there's a time and you have to listen to your own thing and go with some medicine or chemo or whatever it is and, do whatever it is that is the healing that you need. What was your process for your own healing?
My process, I did do 5 rounds of chemo. I'm actually still on chemo. I take a chemo pill 21 days on, 14 days off right now. But it was just being positive and still living my life. And with the guidance of my doctors, I still camped and traveled and I modeled. I worked SEMA 3 days after a round of chemo and I just kept going. I was like, this is what I have to do. And then the next day I have another thing to do. And you just kind of, your power of your mind, positivity.
And you're even channeling that into some creative work, right? The candles, the DIY projects to pay for some of the treatments. Can you share with us about that?
Yeah, one of my friends taught me to make candles as just a creative outlet, something to keep your mind off of it. And I just kind of got turning and I was like, okay, I could use this to help with everyday cost. I mean, 1 round of IV chemo can be up to $30,000. And it's just incredible how the bills pile up and it can overtake your mind. So I just started creating and people started wanting to buy them. And so I just kept kind of going with it. And it's been a really great process to keep my mind busy and positive.
So inspiring. Were you optimistic before you had this health challenges?
I think I was. Everyone has their challenges in life and I definitely, had my lows, but I've always looked for the positive side of things. It's being negative about something isn't going to change it. It's not going to make it better. It's not going to move forward. And I'm all about progression. And one of my friends said when I was diagnosed, she was like, okay, this is an injury. We rehab and recover. And that's just how I just keep going.
Wow, I love that. So
Thank
inspiring.
you.
Protection is so vitally important. And you
Absolutely.
are so young. It's sad and it's shocking. But what are some of the signs that maybe you experienced that we could look out for?
Unfortunately, I had no signs. I had perfect blood count. I was CrossFitting, running, camping, had all the energy. I had no idea. Self-examinations are the best way. And if you find something, I tell every person, I get hundreds of messages from girls being, I found a lump, I don't know what to do. They told me not to worry about it. Fight for testing, fight for those mammograms. An ultrasound is not good enough. And if you feel anything, don't be scared, just go. It's really scary, but if you just hit it head on and the sooner you find out, the much easier your process is gonna be.
Thank you. Please tell everyone where they can find and follow you and contribute, buy your candles, and support you in your healing.
Thank you so much. You can find me at my Instagram at Philecia, and I link all of my candles. I actually make them out of vintage beer and soda can candles now, which is
awesome.
a cool way to recycle and make more crafts. So you can find me at my Instagram.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more on Good Morning, LaLa Land.